I would appreciate other YouTubers to have the integrity that if they would like to use my images and video for their commercial gain, then to get a license for it.
What the fuck are you yapping about? What?
What's happening, YouTube? What's going on? So, my name is Albert and I'm here to address the YouTube copyright system.
What?
This video will primarily address YouTube as feedback using TechLead and Penguin Zero to present solutions that ought to be in place already. So my objective here is to provide useful copyright solutions which are kind of in place to a degree, which I'll show you. However, it's not ironed out because you guys are still fighting when you don't have to. So now, before you call me a freaking delusional whiner loser, freaking rubberneck old corpse looking, Dr. Evil looking douche of the lowest part of the point of the universe, Puerto Rican freaking chicken wing, Piccolo, hungry for views, degenerate freaking douche, weasel above the horizons. Let me inform you that this voice contains 30 years in the music business. That picture right there was when I could still pick up hookers.
What?
I'm retired on the BMI USA and Universal Publishing UK. And so what that pretty much says is that I dealt with copyright all my life. 30 years of music. I had to deal with it all the time. So let's get straight to what TechLead has to say and what Penguin Zero has to say, and I'll step in with the solutions.
I would appreciate other YouTubers to have the integrity that if they would like to use my images and video for their commercial gain, then to get a license for it.
I have a better idea than getting a license for it, but let's check out what Penguin Zero has to say.
What the fuck are you yapping about? What? No, let me go ahead and set the record straight here. They are your videos, sure, but anyone can take those videos and make their own creative pieces about them using clips from them. That has been argued in court 100 times at least, and every single time it is always ruled that that is completely okay to do, fair use.
But now, is that so? Because when I used a portion of Ronnie Coleman to work out with, and the same with Athlenex, I got immediate copyright notices from the both of them. And so now, according to what Penguin Zero says, I should have not received them because it will be okay. Okay, let's take a deeper look at this. Below it says the content ID claim. It's a claim that YouTube generated. It wasn't Athlenex or Ronnie Coleman that did it. They generated that claim for them, which means they're looking out for them. And then it reads, doesn't affect my channel, which means that Athlenex and Ronnie Coleman allowed me to use their content. So now, the last line right there says this is not a copyright strike. Oh man, it's not a strike, which means it could have been, but it's not. It could have been 2 strikes. So now, the respective email that I received along with the copyright notice read that these guys will have access to my analytics. So they have that much in place, which is a good thing. That's what I'm talking about. So now, where does this leave TechLead, who's asking for the same courtesy?
I should own the copyrights of the images and audio used in this commercial footage.
And so now, before I present my genius solution for YouTube, I'm going to summarize everything with this example, right? This video right here, this one that I just did, upon the upload, if I receive copyright notices from both TechLead and Penguin Zero, that's the freaking point. They ought to get paid. Plus, Athlenex and Ronnie Coleman for me using their images. If that happens, game is over. No more shit. Get a lawyer. I'll take you to court. All that stuff is finished, man. Now, what's missing here is a system that'll get those guys paid immediately without any license, without any claim, without any notice. They get paid immediately because it's their intellectual property that I'm using. So now, for my genius idea, the simple solution and the extraordinary solution that I have, having the background that I have, is that YouTube ought to implement a question for all creators. Simple question. Do you allow others to use your content? Yes or no? And that's it. Now, the copyright law is within the upload. As you upload, the copyright law system applies, right? So I press yes, you can use my content for your videos, right? Now, when you upload, you're gonna have no problem. If I press no, when you upload, the YouTube copyright system will let you know that this creator does not allow usage because it's my intellectual property. And so if YouTube can implement this, the 3-strike system will go out the window because it won't be necessary anymore. So now, look at what has happened here. We can't fight. Because as a creator, I say, yes, you could use my content, or no, you cannot. And so now, the kicker, and please YouTube, man, if this could get into the right hands, the kicker is when I use your snippets, like how I use TechLead and Penguin Zero for this very video, YouTube ought to generate a certain percentage and send it directly to you. End the story. Finish. You guys shouldn't have to lift a finger.
If we can redirect the AdSense revenue from these expose videos to me, then sure, keep them online, right? But
so the issue here is that the proper protection is not in place to keep you guys from fighting. I don't have to fight nobody. I'm under Universal. If someone uses my music, they catch it for me. I don't have to worry. I read that YouTube pays between $1,700 and $30,000 for every video with 1 million views. And so to calculate me using your video shouldn't be difficult. It should be in their system that way. And it can be done. That's why it can. It can, 100%, not all, no, that can't be done. No, it 100% can happen because before Universal implemented the detectors that detect the music the way they do now across the world, people would say, oh no, it can't, you can't do that. So many artists and so many millions of songs. No, man, it's freaking, the whole freaking spectrum is freaking protected, man. The bonus about implementing what I'm talking about is that as a creator, I'm going to already know that if I use 30% of your video, I'm going to have to cough up 30% of the revenue, which is going to inspire me over time to produce original content. So implement this wonderful idea or continue with the false striking people, the innocent channels that are torn down, terminated forever, which YouTube could have provided a simple swap solution. But instead, 3 strikes, you're out, which means that's the punishment system. And so to me, when you need to punish is because you don't know what to do. You don't know what to do. Because if you knew what to do, you wouldn't have to punish. And so to recap, right? I try to upload someone's entire video. It won't happen. Never mind the idea of that I'm stealing someone else's content. It can't happen. The upload won't happen, so I'm not going to bother. And so now, second, I use a portion of your video. It's in the system that you allow. And so now when I upload your video, it'll be freaking detected upon the upload. You'll get a portion of the revenue stream that's happening through my channel. You'll be getting paid. Another piece of beauty is that it'll be set in stone that when I make a video and I decide to use 5 seconds, 6 seconds, 7 seconds of someone else's video, I'm already gonna have the understanding that they're gonna get paid. Point blank. Finish. Problem solved. You won't need to strike anyone. You won't need to obtain a license because 99.99999% of the YouTube environment is going to press yes. No more channels being terminated. because I won't be able to do anything that'll punish me to get my channel terminated. There's no way. How? With these solutions, how can your channel get terminated? How? Think about it. It's freaking done. The solution is there for you, man. So anyway, until the next video, catch ya!